Good evening. Welcome back. Oh, I'm back. Okay, I know we're still new. Forgive me. The Spirit told me to just take August off. I tried uploading some of the astrological videos, and for whatever tribulations I was going through, it just said no. So we heeded to the Spirit's message, divine inner channeling, to just take August off, because 3 of them, I have no idea, accidentally got deleted. So it's Friday, all about love, right? Welcome to Earth Sense to Sense Tarot 22. I'm Lisa, sending you Lisa love and light, extending the olive branches to all you, my trees of life. You give a branch, I take a branch. I give a branch, you take a branch. All right, we're going to do a twin flame, divine feminine, divine masculine, soulmate reading. They are the ultimate soulmates. However, if other soulmates come out in groups, then we will read the reading as such. All right, Spirit, use me as a divine channel, messenger, to give the message of this twin flame soulmate reading as we pull the cards. However, and to see it by your inner wisdom and guidance, to have us hear and feel what we need to feel. All right, let's get into this reading. I know it's been a while. I am a divine feminine, collectively with you all who are divine feminines and divine masculines. Okay. All right. So hopefully this message will go through. I don't know why they're giving me such little time, 32 minutes and 18 seconds. All right. Let's just get into this here and see what's going on here. All right. What's the overall energy, Spirit, between both the divine feminine and divine masculine and any soulmate connection? What's the overall message that you will have us to hear and feel through this reading today on the 6th of September? What's going on here? This stuff just seems all upside down. Okay, I don't want them all upside down. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright. Okay. Alright, give us the overall message, Spirit, as to what you will have us to hear between the collective connection between the divine feminine and divine masculine. What's the overall energies for today? Wow. Well, you two, divine feminine and masculine, you are collectively trying to gain some pentacles here. The King of Pentacles comes out. So this more or less is about the divine masculine, where he is in his space right now currently, as to what it is he's working on. So he's trying to more or less bring in his pentacles as the king, authoritative, controlled, and experienced as he is. He wants to bring in those cha-ching-ching coin to pentacles, right? So that's what's going on with the overall energies. However, between the two of you collectively, you both are working on your money. All right. So what is the actual energy for the divine masculine, Spirit? Clarifying the overall energies between the two. The King of Pentacles. What's the energy currently for the masculine at this right now moment? Strength. He's looking to gain the strength within, in combination with working on his money, his investments, his secured missions for what he wants for this union, however it comes together, and the physical they are together in the spiritual. So this is where he is right now, just maintaining or getting up the strength to do what he needs to do concerning his money, his investments. However, to make any relationship, whether that be the relationship between you physically in union or spiritually, or whomever he decides to choose. So we will let the spirit speak to us and how we see what's going on with the connection between the two. Where's the divine feminine spirit in her space? Okay, we're going to take both of these. Currently, the divine feminine is in her Ten of Cups energies. She's well balanced. She's feeling very emotional, sentimental. She's looking forward to a celebration. However, the physical union comes together between the two. And also with the Justice card here, she's looking for fairness, righteousness, coming together within union or contract for what she wants to see happen between this union. She wants to be treated with justice, fairness, balancing out the relationship. However, you guys are working on your money, your investments, before you actually come together physically within union and getting to this Ten of Cups energy, the two of you. But that is where she is. She's feeling very divine, very emotional, just very loving, where she wants to share all of this with family, friends, and other connections outside of the two of you, bringing you two together and deepening your bond. Okay? All right. Give me some other messages, Spirit, as to where the divine masculine is in his headspace. And I'm just going by the spirit right now, guys. I'm just feeling the spirit because it's been a while since I've done this divine feminine masculine. And I know you've been waiting. I've been going through some things with my divine masculine, and it's just, whew, I'm okay now. Are you guys okay? It's hard. I know it's hard. Where's the divine masculine in his headspace, Spirit? Besides working on his King of Pentacles and gaining the strength or maintaining the strength to bring this union together, where is he? The Magician. He is powerful. He knows what he wants. He's going to bring it forth, particularly concerning his investments. Once he feels totally secure in that, where he feels like he can just take on any liability with the King of Strength of a Lion here by the Strength card, he's going to bring forth whatever is necessary to bring this soul connection, because this is soulmate. This is divine here as far as the Magician and the infinity symbol. He wanted to be sky's the limit so that you will never have to worry about a thing, more or less, so that he is more dependent upon once this physical union comes together. And it is so close. Oh my gosh, guys, you don't even believe how close it is. Okay, that's where he is in his headspace. All right, where is the divine masculine in his heart space? He's in the Six of Cups energy. He wants equal give and take. Also partnership. He wants to be able to share his investments, his money, with someone he knows is worthy of a divine connection. And that would be this connection, the divine feminine, divine masculine. Okay? Where is the divine feminine in her headspace, Spirit? He is in love. He is so in love. And he's basically just trying to make sure that once you guys come together, again, by the Magician, that you guys are going to be so secure and grounded that you're not going to ever have to worry about anything, particularly you, divine feminine. And that's what you guys both are working on. You and your divine right, feminine, wanting to feel right and giving righteousness right back. What you give, you put out, by the Justice card here, weighing the scales and balancing out what you feel in your heart. You want that reciprocated, but you also want to celebrate with others, his friends, your friends, and whomever you decide to invite into your union or your connection socially. Okay, that's where this is heading with the Magician card here, so that you both can manifest. And you know, with the Strength card there as well, oh my gosh, I just realized I never paid attention to that, but there's also an infinity symbol there, right? By the actual 8 there. And we know 8 is abundance, attaining, staying focused, gaining the strength to move forward, continuously just being wise, centered, and knowing what it is you want to do with courage and bravery. Okay, that's the strength card. Where's the divine feminine in her headspace, spirit? I miss you guys. I had to take a break, though. I did. I was feeling a little emotional. We're going to take this. So in her headspace, she's at the 7 of Wands. More or less with the overall energies between the two with the King of Pentacles. She's basically staying focused as well, concentrating on one thing at a time. But confident, experienced, hardworking, focused on what it is she needs to do to gain also the security once union does come together in the physical between the two of you. She's just doing what she has to do. This is forward movement. This is someone who's very passionate, very sensual as well, by the Wands being here. And with the Justice card up against that, again, feeling very emotional and grounded. That's where she is in her headspace. And she's not letting anything deter her away from her pentacles and what she needs to do to grow that so she can constantly be centered within her emotions as well, and up against the Justice card. Where's the divine feminine in her heart space, spirit? Guys, I did get the oracles, so I was waiting for those as well. I'm going to speak to you in this reading. Okay, in her heart space. The Queen of Wands, as I said, she's very passionate, very loving, understanding, experienced. One who is just, she's sensuous as well. But she can be a bit fiery, honey. Don't get her off guard as to what it is she needs to do within moving with that 7 of Wands here, because she's going to keep moving forward regardless of what's going on. And while she's moving forward, along with the masculine, with his strength card, there's the Temperance card here. She's doing it with some sense of direction and balance also up against the Justice card. So she's definitely centered and grounded within her emotions. She's not feeling heartbroken or anything. She's very loving with the 10 of Cups here. She has love to give because she has love for herself, right? She's the Queen of Wands, very passionate. This woman, honey, she knows how to turn up the flame in the bedroom. I say it all the time. Turn the flame up. Okay, so that's where she is in her heart space. And they gave us 2 cards, but I wanted to take it because the Queen of Wands is there. So if we clarified that, then Temperance would be the clarification for the Queen of Wands. Very centered, not giving her soul away to anybody or anything like that. Okay, so we're going to do this real quick. This is the 6 of Wands. Now, we already pulled out heart space for the divine masculine, right? So if we had to clarify this 6 of Cups here within his equal give and take, wanted to have something of equal value, right? He's not feeling very passionate. You know why? Because you men, when you are so focused on your money, you tend to lose any sensuality, right? Because you're not intuitive as the feminine is, particularly the female energy. She's in her emotions here. Very centered again, heartfelt. Just taking her time to do what it is to have a stable foundation for the future, and feeling complete by the 10 here. So she has so much love. She's definitely in love with her divine masculine. But this actual 6 in reverse here with the masculine clarifying his 6 of Cups wanting equal give and take, he's not feeling very sensual. Okay, she's feeling very sensual, you know, with her Seven of Wands here and grounded, and with the actual Queen of Wands here. But he's just not thinking about anything as far as any sensuality or passion within the connection right now. Okay, and that is why you men are instinctual, is what I want to say. You have a lot of instinct. So you use that when it comes to providing, okay? So that's where he is overall. And the overall energy between they're both in that energy, okay? So why is the 7 or the 6 of Wands in reverse? So we have the 4. Yeah, he's not feeling very sensual at all. He feels like he needs to take the time out, focus on what it is he needs to do, because he has so many things going on as to how he needs to provide for this connection, particularly making the union feel complete with the feminine feeling in her 10 of Cups energy. He feels that all he can think about, because he's so much in his head and focused on his connection with gaining security by his pentacles here, being the King of Pentacles. So it's more or less like, okay, I'm going to rest. I've been working very hard, which is why he's not feeling very sensual, guys. But she is, because she's loving, you know, and she's loving on herself as far as any doting there, you know. So it's okay. It's okay. He's going to come out of that. You know, it's all right. It's one of those stagnant situations where he feels like working is a bit routine and boring. So, you know, there's no turning the flame up for the masculine, right? So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, now we can use this more or less to see where they're moving forward to into the future with the connection. And this is ending some cycles. So once he come out of this stagnative fulfillment of his thought processes and what it is he wants to do outside of any routine work or everyday responsibilities, ending cycles, you know, coming from the old into the new with the Wheel of Fortune here, between the actual connection. And it's a good card. It's also a soul connection between the two. This is definitely a soulmate divine connection between the two. Deep in love. There's a lot of passion here, more or less coming from the feminine side, the divine feminine opposed to the masculine, because again, you guys aren't intuitive as we are. And that's where that 10 of Cups is. You know, that's our position. That's her position. That's where you are, divine feminines. You're very loving. You have love to give, but more so than anything, because you're so sensual with that Queen of Wands spirit, just real passionate, you know, desirable. You know, you desire your divine masculine. You want him. He wants you. But right now, you're feeling the emotion more than he is. You're very much in love, and you're waiting. You're doing those things through temperance, being patient by waiting for what it is he needs to do within this connection. Okay, and this is ending the old, coming into the new, creating success, balance, going through the ups and downs, the circles of life, which is why he's in this 4, this stagnative energy, just feeling very bored with what he's doing. It's not to say that work isn't fulfilling for him. Absolutely it is. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. You have the Strength card there. You have sky's the limit with the Magician. He's going to make whatever it is he wants to make happen for you in this connection. So that's where you guys are as far as the connection moving into the future. And this is beautiful, guys. This is a beautiful card to have within this connection. Oh my God, this reading is wonderful. Jeez. Okay. So how does the divine masculine feel about the divine feminine spirit right now? How does he feel about his divine feminine? I am just like, wow, I have not done a reading and these cards are coming out like this. This is crazy. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he wants equal give and take. How does the divine masculine feel about the divine feminine spirit? How does the divine masculine feel about his feminine? We know he loves her. We know he has strength. He's strong. He's not feeling too depleted aside this Four of Swords energy, but he's in his thoughts. He's just maintaining strength as to how he needs to secure the connection for the future with the Wheel of Fortune here. This is definitely divine. This is soulmate for sure. This is destiny with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Magician. Okay? This is harmony with the Six of Cups here. How does the divine masculine feel about the divine feminine spirit? Oh God. He doesn't feel like she's loving him. He's been thinking about her all night. Let's say this, because he wants to get back to a place of sensuality with the Magician card here, to manifest that equal give and take, that balance through the Strength card and the Six of Cups. He thinks about her all the time. All the time. He can't stop thinking about her. She keeps him up at night. Lucid dreaming, astral traveling, all that stuff. Trust me, I know. I've been dreaming about my divine masculine a lot. Trust me. And I'm quite sure he's been dreaming about me. You know, the connection is just, it's just going to deepen with the Wheel of Fortune here over time, because it's a soulmate, divine, destined connection. But he's been up all night. He can't stop thinking about her and what it is he needs to do. But he has strength, so he's definitely going to come out of it. We know that. But she keeps him up all night. All night. He cannot get to sleep because he's constantly thinking about her. And his thoughts with the Four Swords here. You know, he's a little embarrassed about some words that have been said, because there's been a bit of tension here with the swords, the Nine of Swords being here between the two of you. You guys cannot continue to keep going on with the triggers. Stop it. Okay? I know all about it. I've been going through it as well. So we can't keep doing that back and forth with these words and arguing and things like that. And it's like he's to the point now, he's like, I don't know what to say. She knows I love her. She knows I want to give her the world with the Wheel of Fortune here. She knows I want successful union. She knows that. I'm not going to take those. Okay? So how does the divine feminine feel about the divine masculine? Where is she? And her feelings, considering she's very emotionally centered and balanced and feeling very connected to this union. How does she feel about her divine masculine spirit? How does she feel? We know he can't stop thinking about her, because look at her. She's the freaking Queen of Wands. This woman is sexy, honey. She got on doggone F me pumps, okay? She's like ready. She got the sexiest lingerie from Vicky's. She's like, listen. The Hangman in reverse is how she feels about her divine masculine. So she doesn't feel like she needs to take a break. She knows what she's doing, divine masculine. She's coming up out of this pause energy, more or less where you are with the Four of Swords here, feeling like you got to just reflect and take a step back. She's taking her step back, and she's turning her life around upside down, where it would be this, would she be more or less reflecting and feeling like she needs to take time out. She's taken enough time out. She's in her Ten of Cups energy, and she feels that you need to get to a place where you have to come out of this Hangman position as well, with that Strength card here and her being very temperamental and balanced in her emotions and thoughts, with the Queen of Wands here, very passionate, very sensual, very sexy, very desirable. She just feels like, what are we doing, babe? You know I love you. You love me, I love you. You know I love you. This is such a divine connection. Oh my gosh. So divine. Ah, but she needs you, masculines. The divine feminine is very much in love with you. But she's so balanced and centered right now. And she's very understanding with the queen here of knowing her place and position. You know, feeling very heart-centered. And very much in her emotions, her feelings, just desirable. She desires you, but she knows you desire her as well with the magician here. Okay? Why is the hangman in reverse, Spirit? The 9 of Wands. She knows you're working hard. She understands that as the queen. And she's going to have you take that time out to do what it is you need to do to come out of being so stagnant and guarded and giving so much energy into securing what you feel like you have her with the equal give and take here, right? So that you guys can work together. She don't want you to feel like you got to take your eye or your heart away from this connection with the hangman in reverse, and also with this 9 of Wands here. Knowing you're working very hard, you're focused, you're destined, and more or less something with him here. He has some little things and surprises. This is more or less the it can be engagement as well, or the unexpected. So with all that in the back of him right there, it's like one of those sudden things, like he's just gonna pop up, like, you know, like she don't even know I got something for her. Yeah, I'm in that hangman position. You know, that's how she feels about him. Okay, let's get an outcome for the reading. But she's like, man, if you don't get yourself together, listen, you don't need to be all up in your head about stuff. You know, get some rest, divine masculines. You guys have been working so hard, so hard. Let's get an outcome for the reading. And then I'm going to get an oracle. If I can get an oracle. This is beautiful, guys. Oh, the 7 of Cups. That's the outcome. We have the overall energy for the King of Pentacles. Then you have the 7 of Cups in reverse. Stop working so hard. Stop putting so much on yourself, the both of you. More so you, divine masculine, because you've been working so hard, okay? You don't need to constantly feel like you're conflicted with making decisions or choices between so many responsibilities, okay? You don't need to keep doing that, all right? You need to get back to a place of emotion, also getting back to your sensual side, so that the connection can be as heart-loving as the queen is feeling here within her emotions. Okay, these are my earth magic. These resonated with me, okay? But I'm going to pull a card quickly before we cut off, because my phone, oh my gosh, I got to get a new phone. I don't have my phone money like y'all, but they resonated with me. I'll tell you about those in a minute, of course, because we're earth sense to sense. Yeah, so these resonate. So let's get an actual oracle as to the reading in and of itself, Spirit. They are such beautiful cards, though. I really put my energy into them, and I felt them, and I was like, oh my goodness, these are gorgeous. This is a beautiful reading, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Give me an oracle message for the actual divine feminine masculine twin flame soulmate reading for September 6th, Spirit. What is the message you will have for this reading before we close it out? Don't take all day, Spirit. Come on, Archangel Michael. Let's get one out, because we're about to get cut off here. Why do we have to go through this? Why? Now, I wonder if I would have recorded this on the YouTube camera, would it have given me more time? I had to clear some of these things out of my phone. We're going to take that. The new moon. Beautiful. Promise. And let's read what it says in the book. Promise. So, yes, he's been thinking, right? All right, we don't have all day, Spirit. Promise. I think that's going to be one of these back here. Oh, new moon. Okay. New moon. Oh, my glasses. All right. So new moon is gazing at the silver of the new moon, smiling down upon them. All right. The couple embraces each other, welcoming the promise of their love. The fading sun drapes the clouds. Oh, God, I feel that. And waters with its tinge of luminescence at the crescent opens in arms to the nearby planet Venus. Oh, named after the Roman goddess of love. This is a time for manifestation, beginnings, and renewed with the promise that our desires will come to fruition. All right, now, a promise has two meanings. It can be a commitment and guarantee to yourself or someone else that a particular thing will happen, or it can imply that something specific is expected to happen. When your will is aligned with the will of Spirit and your intention is focused upon what you wish to have happen, there will be fulfillment and the promise is kept. Is that beautiful? All right, guys, that's your reading. We can cut off. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. That was beautiful. Oh, my gosh.